Unit 12, Topic-Based Writing, September 21st. The most unforgettable food I've ever tried.
Writing Sample 1. The most unforgettable food I've ever eaten was the first vegan meal I had with my mum. For several days each month, my mum doesn't eat meat, seafood, or even things like onions and garlic. Usually, she eats separately from the family on those days, but 6 months ago, I met her after school at a vegan restaurant in Taipei. I was really surprised by the quality of the food there. I thought it would just be rice and vegetables, but there were vegan versions of many dishes, including beef noodles. Instead of beef, the noodles were served with chunks of gluten. They were just as tender as real beef. The soup tasted great and the noodles were perfect. Not too soft, not too chewy. There were other vegetables in it as well. They were fresh and crisp and went really well with my noodles. However, the best part of all was eating with my mom on a day she normally wouldn't eat with me. Now, my whole family goes to this restaurant when she doesn't eat meat.
Writing Sample 2. The most unforgettable food I've ever tried was actually quite a simple meal of chicken katsu, or fried chicken, in Tokyo. My father took me to Japan last year. On our second day, we walked all around Shibuya. Though we were starving by dinner time, we couldn't decide what to eat. Finally, we stumbled across a sign for a chicken katsu restaurant. It was down a hallway in a residential building, so it was hard to find. The restaurant was also packed, despite its hidden location, so we were lucky to get a seat. As it turns out, we'd made an excellent choice. The chicken katsu was perfectly seasoned and fried until the outer crust was crunchy and the meat inside was juicy. The sizzling, oddly shaped cutlet was cut into slices to make dipping it into a savory sauce easier. It smelled amazing, and honestly, it tasted even better. After such a long day, my father and I had been grumpy with each other. However, finding this hidden gem and biting into its crispy chicken katsu transformed our mood completely.